Hi everybody. I'm just doing an updated video because I'm getting a lot of email and comment about license and stuff like this, and I think people are getting, again, you know, they took their stupid pill. So I'm going to make it really easy. I'm going to remove the license. Everybody can use it. You can get the controller when it's ready. You can purchase the controller when you're ready. You can purchase all the parts. You know, we can supply. Or, you know, if you can find someplace else to buy it, it's up to you. And you can go crazy with it, because I have too many comment about patent, IP, and all that. You know, everybody, you know, has got an opinion on how things work and stuff like this. Well, the patent didn't work really well for Tesla, innit? You know, why should I do the same goddamn mistake he did? Because he did made a mistake. He ran to the patent. And the biggest mistake is he met Einstein, that prick, you know, and literally who cut the grass right underneath Tesla's feet. But that's okay. So I think, you know, without having license and stuff like this, anybody can make as many they want. I don't give a shit. I don't want a fucking dime from it. Right? So for everybody to think I'm a fucking fraud, right? Well, for everybody who say that, take a good fucking look at yourself in the mirror, because you're a fucking fraud. So this is how it's going to go down. I have people come up here and stuff like that. You can use it, you know, whatever. Use your brain, do your own tests. You'll find out how much power you can get out of it, and then use it from there. If you're not smart enough to realize that, then go without it. I mean, like, you know, there's nothing I can do for that. It's that simple. Born stupid, die stupid. There's no cure for stupidity. So, the same thing with people. They working on try to design a controller and here, and they ask me a question. It's very fucking simple. Get a goddamn drive motor, direct drive motor from LG. Put it on a goddamn fucking shaft and try to spin it with your Arduino and all this shit. Go ahead. Waste a couple of fucking, maybe 10 to 15, 20, $30,000 and you're wasting time. Go ahead. I have no problem with that. I mean, like, you know, you think you guys scaring me, you're going to come up with something before I get? Fuck, I mean, 5 years, I didn't see nothing yet. I had to go to China to get the goddamn thing built. That's why I gave the technology to China to use. I gave them. So if everybody cannot figure it out here, then wait for China to come up with it so you can buy it from them. Simple as that. I'm done. All this fucking bullshit here. You know, because that's all it is, bullshit. Everybody sit and wait and yap and flop their fucking gun. I'm done. You know, if that's what you guys want to get for me to do, well, this done. When I have some more news from the controller, which is I should have had tracking number a couple of days ago, but I didn't receive that yet. So, but there again, we're talking about courier, right? They're right up their speed, you know. They're asshole. You know, they just keep on going. They're good hustler, you know. They just make everything so fast, and you know. So, but that's the way the world turns. So I can't change that, because we're living in a world of stupid. That's how the world of stupid work. So there you go. So I hope everybody will be happy. It's fucking free. You can't steal something I'm giving away, okay? For all the fucking know-it-all and patent and stuff like this, you can't steal something it says free along the road. You just stop and pick it up. That's exactly what I'm doing. If that's not fucking good enough for people, well, I got a few words for that I'm not going to mention. but I sure can think about it. So this is the update. We're still working on the, we're still waiting. The two companies have the direct drive. I'm pretty sure they're working on designing a new controller, so we're not going to take a controller from something else and modify it, because I just sent my last controller back because it was acting up and they want to know how it is, so I got to ship it back to China so they can analyze it. So that's done. That was sent on Monday, so probably by next Friday they're going to receive it. If, you know, the transport, you know, it's right. I sent it directly in an airmail, which it was supposed to take off the second day from the time I deliver here. And we'll see what happens from there, and then hopefully they'll come up with something. But they all said, as long as they have a drive to test it, they will be able to read the drive and to be able to find out all the sequence and the voltage and the frequency and all that. And I've been saying that a long time ago. So far, one engineer in China finally said, we should have a motor so we can spin it by hand to read what the sequence is. I've been saying that for the longest time. I did it with my oscilloscope. I knew all the sequence. All you have to do. And for that, from Kosovo, right, they asked me, get a goddamn drive. Hook up your oscilloscope to it. Spin it by hand. And they give you all the sequence. You get a 4-channel oscilloscope. You take 3 channels, turn 3 channels on, connect 3 channels, turn on 1, 2, and 3, on 1, 2, and 3 legs, and spin it. One way or the other. Go with the rotation of the winding, where you start one way, it goes all around and stop at 350 degrees. Spin it that direction, and you will have all the sequence you want. You will know exactly where the timing is. You know, what more can I tell you? It's not a thing. It's an electronic. The software, the firmware, it's a very, very complicated firmware on those controller, and the non-electric motor. So get the electric motor out of your goddamn head. It's not electric. Because if it was electric, when the motor run, I would not be able to grab the goddamn wire with my hand in it, without doing the jig. Right? It's not electricity comes out of those controllers. So figure it out. Do you get electrocuted with your stereo system when you grab the speaker wire when the thing runs? No. Because it's not electricity coming out of your fucking stereo, isn't it? It's the same goddamn thing running those motors. It's not electricity. So all you gotta do is get yourself a hard drive if you want to do it. And if you want to play with Arduino, right? Arduino yourself to death with that. See if you can make that run and have some torque. If the frequency is right, and the sequence is right, the timing is right, and the voltage is right, you get a shitload of torque and speed. Simple as that. You know, it's no mystery in it. They're not an electric motor. They're a propulsion system. They don't create a lot of magnetism on the iron. Very weak magnetism on the stator. Very, very weak compared to an electric motor. An electric motor is you inducing a stator would create an electromagnet. An electromagnet is got a motion into it. It goes in circle, and that's what turns your goddamn motor. Not that. This is not electricity. You know, you're not inducing a shitload of electromagnet or electromagnetic reaction into the stator. It's so weak you can barely feel it. So so there you go. So now the license is gone. It's not going to be no license. You know, I'm going to play this thing like a wild card. Everybody who got a wild card can play it, right, the way they want. That's exactly what I'm doing. So for everybody, knock your socks off. Simple as that. If you can build your own controller, knock your socks off. Show me you can do something. Because so few people, I mean, they're trying and they're trying and they're trying and they're trying. They just don't want to listen. You know? So, but, so that's the update. I get everything, you know, hopefully I'll get everything by the end of this month, and see if we can get this thing going and turning at the right sequence and the right timing and the right frequency, so we have a nice, smooth, more quiet drive, and if I can reach my 3600 RPM, which I already reached 6200 RPM with those motor. The only problem is the frequency was so off of it, right? The timing and the frequency was so off, it was making my controller heat up really fast. So that's why I can only bring it up to at 62 to 6300 RPM. It went up like an instant, but only for a few seconds. So before I start burning everything up, send that back to the factory. You know, it's the wrong timing. So we'll see with the next guy, since they know they're working. I got two companies working with the drive. Let's see what they're capable of doing. You know, so wish everybody good luck, and you will see the next videos when I have the stuff and I'm testing it and it's working and it's turning the generator and it's got a load on it and it's producing and it's self-looping by itself, and I'll make a video out of that, and then you guys can go all wazoo about it and crazy and knock yourself out. You know, I don't have any more interest into this research. This is the one I want to get out of my way, and so I can move on and do something else. And you know, like I said, you know, that those hyperdrive is only your imagination can stop you or slow you down, or you know, if you don't have any imagination, then you're pretty much brain dead. So go drink an glass of fluoride, right, and go watch CNN. So that's all it is. So yeah, so there it is. So no one can steal anything from me because I'm giving it away. So how's that for a kicker, right? All the fraud people, you can take your fraud and shove it up your ass. You fucking goof. Anyway, folks, this is it. We'll see what by the end of the month was going to bring in. Catch you later.